She did not say, "Time's up," when her father admitted to sexual assault.
You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the you can do anything.
She did not say, "Time's up," when over 20 women came forward with their accusations that her father had sexually harassed or sexually assaulted them. Ivanka Trump has been an active co-conspirator in the enabling and covering up of her father's self-confessed lifetime of sexual assault and abuse. And the same Ivanka Trump had the depraved audacity, as we reported at this hour last night, to tweet this. Just saw Oprah's empowering and inspiring speech at last night's Golden Globes. Let's all come together, women and men, and say, time's up. Michael Wolff, the author of the new book, Fire and Fury, was our guest last night when Ivanka Trump tweeted that. And here was his reaction.
Who does she think her father is?
In Michael Wolff's book, Steve Bannon says that he and the White House staff realized very quickly in the White House that Ivanka Trump is, in Bannon's words, dumb as a brick. We'll have more on the brick that Ivanka Trump threw at the Time's Up movement with Ruth Marcus and Jessica Leeds, one of the women who has said time's up to Donald Trump. Next. Joining us now, Jessica Leeds, one of the women who has accused Donald Trump of sexual assault. Also with us, Ruth Marcus, deputy editorial page editor and columnist at The Washington Post. And Jessica Leeds, what is it like for you to hear or read Ivanka Trump saying, let's all come together, women and men, and say time's up?
Well, it's very hypocritical, and it's unfortunate too, because you don't want to speak badly of the president's family. That they didn't, perhaps they didn't ask for this job or whatever. But she's totally misread her whole position and what's going on in the world. Totally.
Your incident with Donald Trump occurred on an airplane over 30 years ago, as I recall.
Correct.
And, you know, the first person she could have enlisted in this, you would think, would be her father. She said, let's all come together, women and men.
If he had, at that debate, just stood up and said, oh, my God, I was so stupid. That was years ago. I apologize, and move on, I wouldn't have come forward.
Ruth Marcus, your reaction to this?
Well, I think Jessica Leeds is really being awfully nice, so I'm not going to follow suit. Michael Wolff said last night, who does Ivanka Trump think her father is? But my reaction to the tweet was kind of along the lines of, who does Ivanka Trump think she is? I mean, really, she wants to pretend and act as if she cares about women and she cares about empowering women, and she's going to champion what Oprah had to say, when she not only stood by when her father was credibly accused, not just by Jessica Leeds, but of many other women of doing terrible things to them. And look, I have some sympathy for that, because daughters want to respect their fathers. But she also first said that there's a special place in hell for people who prey on young girls, after Roy Moore was credibly accused of doing that, and then just stood by silently when her father and the rest of his administration decided that it was much more important to make sure, to try to make sure anyway, that a Republican was elected to the Senate rather than to stand up for what's right. So, you know, I'm sorry, don't time's up me, Ivanka Trump.
Alyssa Milano tweeted back at her last night, great, you can make a lofty donation to the Time's Up Legal Defense Fund that is available to support your father's accusers. That would be quite a development in the Trump family.
That would be. That absolutely would be. But I would have to
might want to get David Farenthold to check and make sure that contribution is actually made. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead, Jessica.
No, it's a matter of we've been threatened, but absolutely there has been no movement. And every once in a while, I think I get up in the morning and I think if I get in his face one more time, he is going to come after me. But the fact remains that
her father has specifically threatened you,
Yes.
among others,
Yes.
that he's going to sue you.
Yes.
He promised you that
Right.
when he was a
Right.
presidential candidate. He
That's
has
right.
not done that.
No, he has not done that at all. I've had a lot of people come forward, say that they'll represent me, but no, there has been absolutely no suit.
Jessica Leeds, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Really appreciate your time. Ruth Marcus, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate
Thanks.
it.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.